Okay, it's Mongoose Jake here, and finally getting around to my full review of the Nerf Modulus Mediator. And I put this off because I wanted to give it a true thorough test. You already see my unboxing, that's been over a month ago. So I've actually been using it throughout that time period. And I'm ready to give my opinion of it. First off though, I'll go over a quick reminder of what it is. The Mediator is a new pump action magazine fed blaster from the Nerf Modulus line. Modulus being color scheme, and of course the whole idea behind it is the tactical accessories integration. Has a side mounted tactical rail, top rail, barrel attachment point, stock attachment point. It is a pump action, as you can see there. Side magwell. Comes with a 6-round Nerf magazine and 6 of these module starts, which are actually my favorite of the color schemes. This and the Zombie Strike. I like both of those. Easy to find when you're firing them outside. I wish you could buy these, you know, in bulk. Of course, we have the copies of Nerf Elites, you know, and just works well. Easy to find. Not much more to say about that. They're standard Elite darts, but you get 6 of them plus a 6-round magazine for what I paid was $20. And key feature of this is not only is it, you know, a very quick, nice acting pump action, it is slam fire. Now, apologize for the audio. One of the key features of a Springer to be able to keep up, say, with a flywheel. Now, overall, for what you get, there are other options to compare it to, and I'll get more to that later. But performance-wise, it does not claim ranges on the packaging, and it is not a Elite Series blaster. It will get a little less than Elite performance. I put up a range test. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. It does fire typically about 10 to 15 feet shorter with maximum range test. Now, I don't have a chroning yet. I will get a chronograph here within about the next month or so. That way I can provide a little more accurate data that you can actually make a concrete comparison from one blaster to the next if you're firing the same dart. I like that, and I will pick one up. I just haven't yet. Range tests do also show that, but there's more variables in effect. But moving on. The blaster itself is very functionally sound. I've had no jams that were related to the blaster itself. One thing to note, when you are going at full speed, you can actually get the locks to slow you down when you are slam firing. I'm not going to do that now because it'll kill audio, but I have experienced that. At absolute max speed, you're pumping it as fast as you possibly can. Say you turn a corner and you have a couple of people in front of you. I have ran into the fact where because I run a 25-round drum on this when I was testing it, and even a 35. You can run into the fact that the locks will kick in, and when they do, it actually will prevent you from moving the pump grip to that full forward position. Every time it would get locked at about halfway. Then you have to let off, and then there is this little button to depress. You have to depress it, and it'll free it up, and then you'll be able to go ahead and finish out the prime and fire it. Pretty bad situation to get stuck into if you have people firing back at you and you don't have cover to get into. Can happen, not common. And under normal circumstances, had 0 problems the entire month that I was using it. Now, moving on again. A couple things I'd like to recommend is that, well, it has all these accessories that can be mounted to it. Doesn't come with them, but a few recommendations would be, like I said, I run a drum. What's the point of having a slam fire blaster if you're only going to have a 6-round magazine? Throw in a drum. And just for appearance, I love these little flash suppressors. They're from Nerf. They look great, in my opinion. And it's compact. Now this stock's a little short for me, but if you're going to use this for a smaller Nerfer, the Modulus stock, the newer skeleton style, is great. And if you want to, put an optic on top. The side rail is perfect for a flashlight. Now for me, I'm going to reach behind myself here and grab my favorite stock, put a worker stock on. Now that makes it more easily to stretch out, and for an adult, that's more comfortable. So that would be my recommended setup right here, because I do play at night a lot of times, even indoors. And indoors, just remove the stock, and you've got a very nice, easy to maneuver blaster. Overall, my opinion of the blaster is pretty solid. I'm going to put up a link right now, or I'm going to put up a clip of me firing it outside, showcasing the one issue. And it's not really related to the blaster. It's actually more related, grabbing as I get to it, to waffle tip darts. This does not like waffle tip darts. And it's not isolated to this specific blaster, but you'll see in the little 20-second clip that I'm going to put up here right now. And now after coming back to it, you've seen in the clip, the waffle tip darts, they will actually hang up. And it has a lot to do with the fact that the foam walls are thicker on a lot of the waffle tip. These are E-Kind brand. I have over 2,000 of them, so I use them. But I'm actually going to be doing away with waffle tip darts for that specific reason. I've been running into that with more and more blasters. Something to note, the Mediator does not like them, but it's not the only blaster to have that issue. And just wanted to end on a quick comparison. As you can see, I've got a Rampage right back here. Let me pull it out. Got it wedged in there with my sling fire. Now a lot of people are going to compare the Mediator to the Rampage. Now if you remove the flash suppressor, and let me remove the rear stock of the Rampage, these two, you can see there's a big size difference. Everybody has compared them because, well, they're both vertical foregrip pump action with slam fire blasters with a side mag well. So pretty similar, but just for your size comparison. If you're familiar with the Rampage, there's the Modulus Mediator. It's much, much smaller. Rampage will still suit an adult better, but as you've seen with the worker stock, you can make it more comfortable and get it away from you to kind of lessen your cramp feeling. Rampage is still a bit better as far as ergonomics for an adult. But for that exact reason, for a younger child, like I have a 10-year-old daughter, she loves the Mediator. It's smaller, it fits her. And with a smaller Modulus stock, it's kind of the perfect ergonomics for a smaller Nerf. But to end this up real quick, I'm going to put my recommended attachments back on. You can get all these attachments. This is how I'd run it for a smaller Nerfer, so they have a high capacity, quick firing Springer that fits them. I would recommend this as a standalone option. If you like the styling, if you like the way it works, it's worth the $20. However, right behind me, Busby Interceptor, same price, $20. It is a pump action, magazine fed. Does not have slam fire, but it's another option at the exact same price. Higher performance, and you get more for your money because you get double magazine. For $20 you get double magazines, 30 darts. You get the scope and a stock, and it outperforms it. However, if you love the side mag well and you like the slam fire, I still would give this a thumbs up and recommend it. I just wanted to try and give you my opinion after running it solid. This has been my primary blaster now for the past month or so. So I've had a lot of time with it. I've ran it with every type of magazine. It's compatible with everything in the market, from drums to, of course, the Nerf 6, 12, and 18 round magazines. I've tested it with the Modulus 10 round banana magazine, the Busby 8, 10, and 20 round magazines, and worker 22s, and also a few of light takes, or I got them from NF Strike, 12 round Nerf copy magazines. They all work. It's compatible with everything. Lots of accessorizing options that you can get through Nerf's attachments. So it's kind of a fun little blaster that you can make it what you want. And for $20 I can recommend it. But this is Monkey Jake. Thanks for watching.